Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 steps to start out
sorting out your finance.
So at the time that this is being recorded, it's actually January, but I don't know when I'm going to upload this, January 2022. So it's probably February, March by the time you actually watch this live.
Maybe when we upload it, right?
Yes, depending on what's going on at the current stage, having a busy life and whatnot. So I figured this is a topic when you're first starting. It's not just in the New Year's.
Anytime when you're in financial stress, or you want to do something, you want to change something, or you want to save.
So these are the steps that we thought that is somewhat valuable for anyone out there who started their, financial journey to take control of your own personal finance.
Yep.
Some of them is kind of, we list on, not the top 6, more like
top 5.
Top 5, sorry, based on our own personal experience. So the first one will be set yourself a goal.
Well, I think it's boring, but we always say you have to set a goal.
Yeah.
Anything. Not only finance, anything when you want to do assignment, if you're students, or if you're starting a career, what do you want to do, right?
Yeah. So I think that goal is like, what is it that you're trying to achieve?
Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Why, for example, you're trying to save for a home deposit, or you're trying to save for holiday or renovation or wedding. I don't know. Everyone has different reason to save money, or trying to help with your personal finance. And some people just tired of paying debt or paying interest.
How about in the starter, just having emergency fund of a saving of $1,000?
Yes, just start something small.
Something start.
Right. Yeah.
So it would be hard in the beginning because you're not used to it. It was hard for me getting the concept of it down pack into real world. But now we have a lot of things somewhat a lot more easier. Yeah.
So I think the thing you have to set the goal is you make it visible. You write it down. You can see it all the time. You when you wake up, you see it. Why am I doing it? And then give yourself motivation.
Yeah.
To do so.
The next one will be give yourself a financial health check. This is a bit hard for some, giving it that reality check.
Yeah, if they never done it, that's hard. The first time when we did it, we have to check how much we're making, how much we're spending weekly or monthly. Anything is variable, or anything is fixed.
Yeah, for me, if you, let's say, get paid on a weekly basis, just work out every single dollar where it's actually going to. That's how I check my health check. Like, okay, then so every week, why am I, like, let's say if you earn $700 per week, why don't I have any money
left
by the
in
next
your bank
pay cycle?
Yeah, where did the money go?
Where did it all go? Like, sometimes
did I spend too much on food or drink, or is it because of paying bills? Anything came up you did not plan for it? That's
it. So for me, like, having look at your, your statement or your expenses. I write it down back in the days, like even if it's just for a bus ticket, I write down how much it was, because I didn't know how much it was. Okay, then, because I used to have the whole entire system of, I think it was back then, it was like a March with 10 or weekly train passes. This is a long time ago.
Really old. Yep.
Shows my age. But now these days, I think it's because everything just tap, but that goes to a certain account. So where does it all go?
Well, I think nowadays there are a lot of apps, or even the bank, they separated category, how much did you spend on. But it only works if you just use one bank.
Correct, one bank, one card, one transaction.
Yeah, if all your money go in now, but it doesn't work for us. We have different bank account, and it doesn't different reason.
So for us, I remember sitting down in the middle of the night just writing it down. Okay, income this amount, expenses, what are the expenses? Some of them is going from one account, big account. I'll list every single expenses and go from there.
Yeah. I think sometimes you may have to trace it back at least a year. I think I did it for a whole year, because we got some properties, and sometimes insurance pay on this month, and the next is like council, water, they all come on quarterly. and then some other expenses.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is for us because we've got a lot of different properties with a different schedule and structure. Some months it was like just income.
Yeah.
Some months just expenses.
Yes. So I remember you won't finish your income and expenses in one day. It may take you a whole week. Just take it slowly. Don't rush to do it overnight. When you do it, it will be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I did that.
The next one will be cut down all your bills if and when it's possible.
Yeah.
Okay, the main one for
what bill
me.
do we cut?
Well, let's see. For us, well, we don't have any subscription. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking for the people that have subscription.
We even use Friends Netflix. Sorry.
So if you have like a subscription, okay, that as instance.
Yeah.
If you have, let's say,
maybe share one account, right? It's cheaper.
Yeah. I love it when you have a housemate and then you can just combine the whole entire bill together and split it into 2 or 3 ways.
Yeah.
Whereas I guess like as a couple, you don't need to have Stan, Disney, Netflix and Foxtel and everything else. There is subscription plus your what else?
How much time can you watch TV? You have
Exactly.
to work, you have to sleep, you have to eat.
That's it.
Well, do you sit in front of TV for a whole night after work?
Yeah.
We don't.
We don't.
We can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll maybe see how much is the value if you have all these subscription. Is there anything that you can cut it off?
I remember talking to a person that have I think about 4.
Yeah, you mentioned to me.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I was amazed. I'm like, huh?
How much time do you watch TV?
Like, as a whole, I think like, how much is that? I don't even know. I can't even fathom.
I don't know. Or maybe
how much
we're
per
just
month.
too frugal. We find stuff
Maybe.
that are free.
That's
but it helps. It eventually it adds up.
And then the other one would be, let's say, gym membership.
Yeah.
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to do it every day. You used to go to the gym like three, four times.
Yeah, not every day, 3 or 4 times.
No,
I used to go pretty much 4 to 5 times a week, but I was working without the kids. I was working in the city. The gym is just close to work, so I use my lunch break to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So it works. But then now, stay at home, I don't need to, even though I still have a gym membership, but because it attached with the kids' swimming lessons.
Okay, yeah.
It comes for free, but I didn't go
use
that much.
the
Yeah,
gym
it's not
session.
as convenient because I have to go there to work out and then come home. So I might as well just do it at home and save me time. So I bought the equipments. I bought it cheap, like a few $100s. Then it's only maybe 10 weeks of subscription for the gym membership, and that's it. You can work out from home.
There you go. The other one will be haggling down your bills. For me, that would be my hack every Christmas or every December.
Oh, you mean asking for like, if there's a cheaper deal?
That's it. So for me, it would be with my phone providers. I always check them during Christmas time or so, because usually every 12 months they get a new plan out. So it might be worthwhile just pop by and just check out what plans that they have or what.
Also, car insurance. Before you normally do is before it expires, you see if anyone give you a better deal. So always check.
Sometimes, if you're, especially now when you're working from home due to COVID, you drive less. Now, because you drive less, you could probably contact your insurer and, hey, adjust it. Hey, instead of, you putting maybe about 10,000 Ks on the car, it can be reduced by half because most of the time you're working from home. Due to that, you might get a discount.
I can think of it,
And then the other one is some of them is actually give you a bundle. If you have roadside assist with them, they give you a discount again. Yeah,
home insurance, home and content insurance, landlord insurance, they all give you discounts.
So, and then the last one would be make plan to pay back your debt.
If you have any, like credit card or personal loan, car loan, just pay it off as quick as you can. Because I think people having this habit, when they get used to having debt or using credit, they just keep using it again and again, and there's a snowball effect.
For us, we live in a no debt lifestyle. Well,
Try to. Well, except investment.
except for the mortgage.
Yeah.
Except for mortgages, we don't have any consumer debt. And life is much better when you don't have any debt. I mean, we're trying to polish the mortgage now as quickly as possible. And if you are still in that debt lifestyle, in a sense, you might want to consider just pay it off and
just pay off slowly. Just set up, like, back to step one, set a goal. How much you want to pay it off this year? You have to break it down, write a plan. Maybe how much I can afford a week to pay extra. Just stop paying interest.
Yeah. Earning interest is great. Paying interest is not that good.
That's right.
And on top of that, whatever product that you buy, it's bound to be depreciate in value. It goes down and you're paying more. So for example, if you buy a gadget, let's say on a phone these days, like nearly $1,500 or so.
What are you talking about? 18?
Oh yeah, $1,800, nearly $2,000. Let's say, after all the case and then all the gadgets and all that stuff. Let's say $2,000. If you put that on a credit card and earning,
and you're paying interest. Depends on what's your percentage and how fast can you pay it off.
Correct. So let's say if it's a 10% as a general rule.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty low.
Let's say you pay it off in a year.
20%.
Let's say 10%. Okay. 1 year that will be $200.
So your $2,000 product, you have to pay $2,200 over the
1 year period. And
Meanwhile,
then let's say 1 year later you're trying to sell it.
That phone is probably worth $1,200. So not only the items depreciate in value, you're actually paying more for the same item.
Yeah.
Same thing with a car. If you're car financing, it's the same thing. Mortgage is the same thing as well. Hence why we try to pay it off.
Mortgage
is actually a little bit different.
Majority of the time, appreciate.
If it's correct.
Yes. Most of the time, and if you can hold it.
Correct. Yeah. If you structure it correctly or buy it correctly, and then appreciate it in value, your mortgage actually goes down.
Yeah.
The value of the property goes up. Let's say next door neighbor sold for this amount. Let's say you buy for 500, but next door neighbor sold it for 6 or 7.
High chance yours will be a similar value.
And then let's say your mortgage, you need only 300,000, but then you're winning on that one. So anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys. Based on 5 steps to start sorting out your finance
in a new year. Even though that may be February or March now.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.